so far and all that good stuff. I'm currently on my way to work. It's a late one. I'll be out for a couple of hours. I thought I'd jump on YouTube Live as opposed to Instagram Live. So if you are an Instagram follower, I would highly advise you to subscribe to my YouTube channel now so you can keep updated with all the new videos that I do. And all my lives from now on will be on YouTube, and I will also notify the Instagram followers as well. So today I wanted to talk about what it's like to dry fast. Yesterday I mentioned that I do anything from 20 to 24 hours daily dry fasting, and on a bad day would be about 18 hours. And I've just been able to build up, I guess, some sort of a resilience, build up the experience of fasting and dry fasting. Over time it's just got longer and longer and longer. There's definitely people out there that dry fast much longer, periodically, whether it's 3 days, 2 days, 7 days, and I've come across people that go longer and longer. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little taste of what it's like to dry fast 24 hours when it gets 4 o'clock, which is in the next few minutes. I would have done 24 hours dry fast. And yeah, I think food intake definitely plays a part. It plays a role as to how long you can dry fast for without feeling any irritability or discomfort. When I've done, say for example, if I'm on liquids only and I dry fast, I definitely kick into autophagy a lot faster, as opposed to, let's say I've been eating the day before. Depending on what I've eaten as well, it does take a little bit longer. So yeah, I've been 24 hours dry now. I feel pretty normal. I think it's probably because I do this quite often. So I don't get any irritability. I don't get any belly pains, headaches, sick feeling. And I think that's probably because I've done so much cleansing over the time that my body's got used to it. I've managed to kick out a lot of parasites, and I've said it many times: parasites control your paradigm, control your reality, control your world, control the way that you view things, the way you see things, the way that you communicate, the way you show up, I would say. So yeah, definitely being able to dry fast without feeling any of these things is definitely a win-win. And if you're someone that's done a lot of cleansing or fasting over your time but not stepped it up to the next level, that being of a dry fast, I would definitely say it would definitely be something I would highly recommend you try for yourself. If you're on any sort of medication and stuff, maybe you might want to check with a doctor or see if it's safe for you to do so. But I would definitely say use your own judgment, and everything that I talk about is from my experience only. And I definitely wouldn't recommend you do anything that I've not tried for myself. But yeah, I enjoy dry fasting. I enjoy the feeling. I enjoy the way, I enjoy the way, I like the way I feel. I like the sharpness that I get. the just the clear scope, the clear vision that I have when I'm dry fasting. I know many people might dry fast for a variety of different reasons. I know that when I have, say, if I've got a meeting or I've got something that I need to show up for, I'm in a dry fasting state, because for me, I'm super laser beamed, sharp, focused, and I just perform very, very well. Very, very, very well. Hi Chloe, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining this live. I'm just talking about, hi Leo, I'm just talking about my experience with dry fasting. I'm currently 24 hours in on a dry fast. Dry fasting is something that I do daily. It ranges anything from around 18 hours to 24 hours. I'm currently at 24 hours now. So yeah, I'm probably not going to eat or drink anything for the day, but if I do drink anything when I get back, I will have my clay water. That's a whole nother thing. If you are new here and you've not seen me before, hi, I'm Niall, and also known as Nystro on my Instagram and on my channels. If you click in my YouTube thingy bob, you might see my Instagram handle. I share a lot of information on detoxing, cleansing, raw food, raw gourmet foods that I create and make, a lot of foraging, a lot of health and well-being stuff, I should say. That's what I predominantly focus on. So yeah, I was just talking about how I feel when I'm in a dry fasted state, and you know, the reasons why people do it. If you look in, you know, most religions, and if you look at the you know, the books, the holy books, fasting is talked about quite a lot. And you know, in this Western world, this day and age, there's a variety of different fasting modalities that you can choose to opt in on. And because, you know, we live in a different world now, I would say that fasting how it once was, you know, refraining from foods and drinks, because we've got a system now, we've got a body that's filled with you know, tens and tens of pounds of uneliminated waste. A lot of the foods that we consume are cooked and they don't have a lot of water content in them, which leaves your body dehydrated. And because we are made up of mostly water, when we consume foods that are dry, our body then has to compensate the dry foods by giving it the water for it to be able to move through your system efficiently. So if you're already dry, let's say you're already dry and you've got a lot of dried waste matter inside of you, doing a dry fast probably isn't the best thing to do, especially if you've got a slow obstructed system. But this is something that you can work towards. So for me, I started off by doing a juice fast. So I did a juice cleanse. It was more about me just trying something out. I was curious. I said I was going to do 3 days. I ended up doing 7 days. Good afternoon, Willow. Thank you for joining. I ended up doing 7 days. And by the 7th day, it was very clear to me that I hadn't I hadn't eaten anything, and it was just liquids. So not smoothies, it was juice. So the difference between, a lot of people don't even know what the difference between a smoothie and a juice is. So with a smoothie, you put the whole foods in, and then obviously you add your, I don't know, you might add your milk, you might add water, you blend it all up, and then you drink it. So you've got all the fiber in there. Whereas when you're juicing, the juice is separated from the fiber. So on one side you get all the fiber, and on the other side you get the juice. So obviously if it was just liquids that I was consuming without the fiber, I was going to the toilet every single day, eliminating heavy, stools. And that's when the light bulb moment went off, and I was thinking, well, what is all this? Because I was only drinking liquids. And then I put two and two together. Also came across a lot of other people that have done juice cleanses, and they came with the same results. So from 7 days, I went on to 14 days. And then from 14 days, 30 days, I did to 60 days, I did 90 days, 100 days, 150 days, and then I got to 200 days. So my first ever sort of fast or detox cleanse, whatever you want to call it, I did 200 days without stopping on just liquids, no food, no snacks, no nothing. I didn't consume anything but liquids, juice. And that was such a profound, eye-opening experience that words would not give it any justice by me even explaining how that went. But I do have a video of me breaking my fast on the 200th day, and what I ate, how I broke it, what I consumed. And even I've got videos that take you on the journey of my juice cleanse. So you might come across like a 7 days, then a 14 days or whatever. But yeah, it was an experience to say the least, and I would recommend anybody and everybody to do some sort of a cleanse. You'll have more clarity. Everything just starts to make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, I did all that cleansing stuff. So yeah, so you don't want to jump straight into a dry fast. You want to work your way up to. So say for example you're on a standard diet right now, you're eating the standard sort of stuff, but you want to make a transition, you want to progress onto cleansing your system out. I would definitely say you might want to start to incorporate a lot of raw food. So raw foods being fruits, vegetables. Start incorporating a lot more of these things. And then let's say for example if you want to take it up to the next notch, then you might want to consume a lot more raw foods as opposed to cooked foods. And then if you want to take it to the next whole thing, then you might want to have a week or two on just eating raw foods, being uncooked, untouched, fried or whatever, just raw in its raw form. And then you might want to step up to doing some sort of a juice cleanse, which I have information about as well on my Instagram channel, and I also have information on my YouTube channel. And then from there you might want to go to like a water cleanse, and then from there upwards then you'd go on to your dry fasting being the highest form of fasting that you could do. There's nothing above that. That is the pinnacle of fasting, and you get faster results in such a short space of time, because you're allowing your body, you're allowing the energy within your body to do what it needs to do the healing, as opposed to if you're consuming foods or you're drinking stuff, you're kind of disturbing the energy for digestion, because the energy is used for digestion. So you would want to refrain from doing any of these things. Maybe if you're new to this, you might want to do it when you're not working or you're not busy doing other things, but you could still work and do a juice cleanse. You can still work and do, say, like just raw foods for a period of time. So there's a time and a place to do these things. What seems to happen most often is people will do a people will, lost my trail of thought, people will fast when they have some sort of health problems, some health implications. They want to do something quick, fast, but I always say that one, prevention is better than cure, and two, if you can do this while you're well and healthy, or not suffering or struggling with any pains or anything, then you're sailing through, it's going to be such a pleasant experience, because you've not got anything on the line, as opposed to, you know, trying to heal from a certain thing or anything like that. So that's just a bit of food for thought. That's that really. If you're in the chat and you have a question that you'd like to ask, feel free to drop a comment below. But yeah, I just wanted to give you my take on my experience with dry fasting, and how, you know, I don't get irritable, don't feel thirsty, I don't feel hungry, my belly's not rumbling. Yeah, I've had a lot of experience with doing this now, so it's a pleasant experience for me. I think I might leave this video now. I think I'll save this live for anyone that misses it. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.